Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. Today we'll be talking about selling to Statter Bros. So if you have a great product that's perfect for Statter Bros, this little training will give you some things to think about in regards to selling to them. With that said, let's get started on today's training. So let's talk about Statter Bros. Statter Bros is a grocery supermarket chain and they are overlooked. So I wanted to talk about this particular retailer to help you out. So they have over 170 stores currently. This changes throughout Southern California. So I like these little retailers where they're niche and regional because maybe they can give you a lot of money, but a lot of people don't know about them. So that's always something to consider. A lot of times you guys go to your same grocery stores and you don't go elsewhere because maybe you just aren't looking for that, right? So I'm here to share opportunities with you, which includes a retailer that is only in Southern California, but is very big and expansive and is an opportunity for you. They sell bakery, deli stuff, floral, frozen foods, liquor, all that stuff, gifts, accessories, all the fun things that any grocery chain does. So one thing you can consider is one deal from them, 170 stores. If they actually put it in stores, it's actually successful, meaning they tested it out and it scales out. It could be big money for you. Definitely a 7-figure deal if it actually converts. So that's exciting. The other thing is that obviously a lot of you who are looking at different retailers to sell stuff to, they don't just sell food. So look at their stores and or their website, which isn't actually very exciting, but it's okay. It's a good site. Just I don't feel like they're selling stuff as well as some other retailers, but they do have a lot of people coming to their site. So if you can go to one of their stores, that's amazing. But take a look. They sell hair care, they sell gift items, they sell makeup, they sell all the other stuff. So a lot of times people don't even think about selling to these types of retailers because you're always focused on the Targets of the world or whatever it is for certain types of products. So it does depend on you, but try to stop ignoring these types of retailers because a deal with Stater Brothers could conceivably open up doors to all the other retail chains because it's not a small retailer. So that's something to think about. So the bottom line is if you're selling to a Statter Bros, they definitely are a big chain and they are looking for interesting innovation and they're not looking for just food. And when I say interesting innovation, if it's Southern California, they've got a certain style to them that maybe is different than the East Coast. They are probably looking for fun stuff to be able to put in their stores beyond just whatever it is that they're currently selling. So if you have anything innovative and unique, they have aisles, they have things that they put in that are fun and random and different. I've seen books. I've seen all sorts of weird stuff in stores, so don't ignore them. And also, although they have over 1 million people a month currently going to their site, definitely not like the sexiest site I've ever seen, but they do have a lot of eyeballs. So if they throw some of your products online, that could be a bunch of new people knowing about your product. That's something to consider. And finally, the thing about Statter Brothers is that if you can open up one account from one of these regionals, it'll help you open up those big, massive ones. You just need a little support. Also, they tend to work with distributors at these grocery chains if it's usually a food product or something like that because they need to deal with shipping and delivery and last minute stuff. They need it to be fresh. And with that said, you definitely could work with a distributor to sell to Statter Brothers. But what I always do is I always start with trying to go directly to the buyer and try to get interest from them. And if they tell me I have to work with a distributor, I'll do that next. But I'll always try first because you never know. I pretend like I don't know because a lot of times we've gotten deals without having to go through the distributor. Now, some of you really want that. But honestly, you make more money if you sell them directly. You're the vendor of record. There's a lot of wonderful things going on if you are the person who owns that relationship. Food for thought, something to think about. If you want to learn how to approach, pitch, and sell grocery chains or any other types of retailers, or if you want to think about all the other types of stores, please be on the lookout for additional videos we create on our YouTube channel and so forth. all of our social media, or go to our website, retailmba.com. We're here to help. We are a retail rep agency. We are also a consultancy. Karen Waksman, Retail MBA. Hope this helped.